If you create your own platform, you thrive in it because you're doing what you love, and others see you enjoying and thriving on that, and they want you to be part of their, growth as well.
Sí, cara, está esa mulata. Ay, mamita, caminando. Dale un poquito para acá.
Not only are you a mother and a wife, but you also are a travel blogger.
I was so sick of seeing the news and the negative news about Mexico. And I just thought, those haven't been my experiences when I've been to Mexico as a traveler. And there was this contest for this, I think Australia or New Zealand, they're hiring this travel blogger. And, they'd get all this fancy experiences with like hotels and, activities and food. And I thought, oh my, that is the coolest thing. That would be an amazing job. It was the dream job. So I'm like, oh, the Mexican Tourism Board should hire me to do something like that. And then after that thought, I'm like, well, why wait for that? I'm just going to create my own blog. And I thought, well, I don't know blogging, but I'm just going to figure this out. So I just Googled how to blog, and I experimented with different blog platforms and things, taught myself. And the way I taught myself was just failing, clicking here and just learning it that way. And it was great because I could do it in between everything else I was doing. But when you love something so much, you'll be willing to do it at any hour of the day. Right. Usually my blogging took place at 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, just because I was so excited to do it. And then to publish was great. And before the blog, I was also freelance writing and doing the freelance PR and stuff. I was motivated because of this guy who won this incredible dream job, and it kind of sparked me to do it. And so after that, I kept doing it, and I kept publishing, and my zest for travel became even more, and my ability to photograph and video became even enhanced, and it just grew and grew and grew. And the blog started getting more popular, and I started sharing it so many places, and, with a very small goal in the beginning to just get one person to see it, just to know that you can have other experiences in this country, because this country is far and wide of experiences. It's very diverse, and I thought that was really my love, my passion love. And a few years later, I was up very early. It was 2 or 3 in the morning, and I was scrolling through some emails, and I thought I'd check my bulk folders. And there was this email that said, we're contacting you from the Mexican government. We have this program. We want you to be involved in this program as a writer and blog about Mexico and tell all the great things about Mexico that you've done and stay in hotels. And
it came back to you, that idea that you
culture,
had.
Experiencing the food, all this stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. And I fell back asleep. And in the morning, when I woke up, I told Rick, I'm like, I had this weird dream that I got this email that the Mexican government invited me to be part of this program. Right. And I went back to my emails, and I'm like, oh my God, this is true. So there was 14 of us that got chosen around the U.S. and Mexico to participate in this program. So it was real. And I did that, and it was because I created the platform. And if you create your own platform, you thrive in it because you're doing what you love, and others see you enjoying and thriving on that, and they want you to be part of their, growth as well. And so that was a natural win.
You have a husband who is very demanding. And you have children, 3. How do you manage your time to make all of this happen?
I mean, I work full-time and travel for Pleasant Holidays, and I oversee Mexico, Central and South America. So that's my main job, and the blog is secondary. Husband and kids are first priority, but, we have to make a living. So it's just about adapting. If you can adapt, you can do it. People say you do it all, but I say I do a lot. I do what I can. Rick was doing a speaking tour around the U.S., so I really had to leave work and take a little hiatus, because 2 of us doing careers, it was just impossible. And so you adapt. So I took the consequences of not doing that, but it was great because I could focus on what Rick was doing and make sure that the house was together, the kids were well loved, well fed as much as possible.